everybody. Hope you are all having a good day. I want to talk about being real and how being real is super rare in our society. Everything is always constantly trying to make you put up a facade. And frankly, it makes me sick. It makes me sick because I've bought into this. I've bought into this bullshit. Everyone just, including myself, just literally shows a brave and happy face all the time. And it's fake. It's fake. And we know we're lying to ourselves. We know it. But sometimes it's just too scary to let go. It's too scary to show your true self to the world. It's too scary to be intimate with another person. It's too scary to be honest to yourself. Because honesty requires that we stop running from our negative emotions, which have continually been painted as bad. Have you ever noticed that? Like, our society shuns depression. It shuns anxiety, yet friggin' 50% of people are feeling anxiety. Like, I don't even know what percentage, but a lot of people. And it's looked down upon. Like, if you're anxious, no one's gonna be like, oh, understandable. They're gonna be like, oh, well, you need to work on that. You need to do these 10 steps. Get yourself right. But maybe anxiety is because you're just lying to yourself. You're playing a game you don't want to play, and you're buying into its rules. Like, when someone's having a bad day, everyone jumps in to try to pull that person out of it. Try to pull that person out of the way they're feeling. Are we helping that person by doing that? Like, when you're pissed, when you're angry, the last thing you want is someone to say, oh, don't be mad. Oh, just relax, like it's all gonna be good. No, like, you just want the space. You really just want the space to be able to feel what you're feeling, like, without judgment. That's what we all want, man. But the thing is, we don't even give it to ourselves. We don't give it to ourselves. We don't give ourselves the space to feel the things that we ourselves deem negative and society deems negative. And we need to literally think about that. We need to think, why do I view this emotion as negative? Why do I view this as wrong? Is it wrong to be angry? Is it? Is it wrong to be depressed? There's a guy and he's on the edge of a bridge and he's considering killing himself. You think that guy wants to hear, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Things will get better. Things will get better. No, like, oh, people love you, like all these things. Dude, that person just wants to be seen. They just want to be seen. We all want to be seen. And no one's going to see you if you just show them bullshit. Dude, like, especially with guys and women, or just even anyone, like guy friends, anyone. There's so much shame around feeling literally anything other than fucking anger. What? And then guys would be like, oh, well, if you're like sobbing, crying, you're a baby. But the reality is you're sobbing, crying because no one's let you ever feel sad, including yourself. Dude, it's sick. It's sick. The first step is we give ourselves the grace. We give ourselves the grace to just feel whatever we need to feel. Anything. Nothing is ever wrong with you. I've said that about 3 or 4 times on this channel. Nothing is ever wrong with you. Don't ever forget that. There are certain things, there's patterns that we learn when we're kids through our parents. Like certain things are acceptable and certain things are unacceptable. Like anger. I was not allowed to feel angry. But for everyone it's different. You know, maybe you're not allowed to be weak, like what your family deems weak. That's a label, that's not a real emotion. Maybe you're not allowed to feel sad or any bit of depression, or there's something wrong. What is that? Why do we shun depressed people? Like, why do we say that that's wrong? Dude, the sickness is not in the thing. The sickness is in the label you're putting on it. And we're also rushed. We're also rushed by society too. We're so rushed. Like, you gotta figure it out quick! Let's put a bit of pep in your step. Let's put a bit of pep in your step. Dude, it's sick. It's sick. I see it right now. It's sick. Dude, we were meant to lift each other up. We are meant to lift each other up, not shun each other. We are meant to lift ourselves up by allowing ourselves to be ourselves, allowing ourselves to feel what we have to. It's not even, we do have to feel it, it's what we are feeling. There's no control over it, man. You don't get to control what you feel and what you think. You don't. It's up to us to just give ourselves that grace, just to give ourselves that love. And when you finally give yourself that space, that love, that ability to just feel anything you need to feel deeply, then you gain clarity. You gain real clarity. Because how are you gonna put the puzzle of your life together when you don't have all the pieces, when you're shunning some of the pieces? When you're not allowing yourself to experience some of the pieces, how are you gonna find clarity of your life? How are you gonna find the things you want to do and the things you want to embody if you just are shunning certain aspects of yourself? I heard a good quote that you can write yourself, or not even quote, like a phrase. Is that I will give myself the ability to rest, and I will give myself the ability to fail. If you can give yourself those two things, and then that's just lovely. Seriously. That's just lovely. Because also, if we don't allow ourselves to feel everything, because we're shunning certain aspects of ourselves, we're shunning them, we're judging them, then we judge ourselves and our esteem suffers. Our self-esteem dies when we don't allow ourselves to experience everything. And when your self-esteem dies, that's when you need to be perfect. You need to have it all figured out. Everything you need to do cannot fail, or else it's going to be a reflection of you. You need everything to be perfect before you start it. Because you don't feel whole, you don't feel good enough. And the reason is not because you need 15 to 20 steps of a morning routine and you need to follow these good habits and throw away these bad ones. It's not that. It's that you need to let yourself feel the things that you've been shunning. And feel that clarity. Feel that you are not any of these things. And they don't define you. None of them. Man, I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate about this topic because I just see so many people, including myself, just shunning themselves. Shooting themselves in the foot because they think they need to be a different way. They need to go to school for 4 years to get a degree that they don't even want. They're going to go into debt without even thinking because they just are doing what they're told. They're just following what everyone else does because they don't know themselves and they feel pressure. But if we give ourselves just the space to just rest sometimes, just rest and digest. Rest and digest. What does that mean? That's not just for food. Rest and digest. That applies to ourselves as well. I'm not doing it in some weird, like funky, intellectual way where we're, trying to figure ourselves out. That's just, that is just your fear buying into itself. That's just you trying to put the puzzle together when in reality, you're just like not even looking at the pieces. You're just intellectualizing it, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So rest and digest. What does that mean? You give yourself the space to allow everything to happen as it's happening. There's nothing wrong, like, ever. If we give ourselves that, you've given yourself the world, seriously. We are like the only animal. We are the only animal that has self-awareness. All other animals and plants, they just exist as they are. They don't second guess. They don't criticize themselves or others. They don't have a constant back and forth between their perceived sense of self and their world. They just live, and they are what they are, and they're clear about it. Not in an intellectual sense, they're just clear. If you look at a tree, like, that thing is whole. That thing exists and doesn't need to prove anything. That thing just is what it is. Yeah, there's just so many online communities that just irk me. They irk the fuck out of me. Because it's just a fucking lie. Like pickup artistry for women. Or self-help in general. That shit grinds my gears. Why are you gonna manipulate a woman because you don't feel good enough for her? Why are you gonna do that? And then you can tell yourself like, oh no, that's not what it is. That's exactly what it is. That shit, if you buy into it, you're buying into we are buying into the fruits of our insecurities. And it's a rotten fruit. We're not allowing ourselves to experience the roots. And as long as you're just chasing the fruit and trying to fix like the effects of your insecurity, you'll never solve any of it. If you're insecure with women, or you're just insecure in general, socially, you think any technique is gonna help you? Dude, if you make 1 million friends with a technique, you still feel unworthy of them because they became your friend because of the technique. Or if you get a woman because you like, oh, push pull, I know how to flirt now. I know how to. Oh, you gotta tease them and then compliment them. And then, oh, they'll shit test you, whatever even that means. I don't even know what that means. I've heard it so many times though. They'll shit test you, and then you gotta pass their shit tests. And if you don't, your value will decrease in their eyes. Bro, what the fuck is that? This is all based on insecurity. Our whole lives, like, everything we do out of fear is just like a cope. And we're not addressing the root. And the root is literally just feeling your emotions. The root is literally just allowing yourself to experience what's inside you without judgment. That's literally all you need to do. And I know it sounds far-fetched and like, what is that gonna do? Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking cunt? Jesus fuck. This dude just cut me off in traffic. Anyway. Sorry, that derailed my train of thought. I think I'll cut the video there because I'm a bit just derailed now. Yeah, just allow yourself to experience everything. Shun nothing. Just really, just shun nothing. Seriously. If that's all this video comes down to, it's just shun nothing. Condemn nothing in yourself. That's all. That's my message for today. Condemn nothing in yourself. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.